Hello, hello. It's been a grip, man. But if it's ever been a grip for me, you know that one of the things I struggle with on this YouTube channel is the consistency, and I can do better with that. But the work or effort outside of this channel is never, ever questioned. Ever questioned. So I come to you with obviously information and progress. It's just continuous. It's continuous, and it's I wouldn't say slow moving. It's more what's the word I'm looking for? It's more meaningful. I make productive, planned moves. You know what I'm saying? So it's a little tie into, I think the last time we kind of talked with, remember I bought a 4-unit and a 2-unit. The 4-unit is complex for ones that don't know. Each of them have their own nuality to it. Each of them have their own nuality to it. The 4-unit has 2 of the units are Section 8 units, right? So housing vouchers. That's in itself is its own battle. Managing that. Those units as well, all 4 of them on that unit has rotating or different lease endings, which I look at the bright side of things. That can be a bad thing because it makes it complicated, hard to keep track of. But at least initially, I know that I'm not going to stop getting paid on one day from all 3 of these things. You know what I'm saying? The 2-unit, which is what I'm actually dealing with today, and has been more of a headache because, like described earlier, the 4-unit is occupied. I inherited 4 tenants there. The 2-unit is not. There's nobody there. So right now I'm heading over to that 4-unit, the 2-unit, excuse me, now. Going to pick up, really not today's lease signing day. And I don't look as excited or as elated, right? Lease signing day is payday. It's because we've been doing a lot of these, man. I've been doing a lot of these on a regular, daily basis, showing the unit 2, 3, 4, 5 times a week, you know? And we bought this property May 24th, right? So you can assume May 24th, I got the first unit rented out in days. That's been rented out since before June 1st. And the second unit today's, June 19th. It's June 20th we'll give them. So it took us about 3 weeks, a little over 3 weeks to get the second unit rented out. But that's what's going on today. We're signing documents, vetted my tenants on the top unit, looking to get those people that unit rented out before the first bill to the lender, to the loan officers in that case, the first bill July 1st. So keep it pushing. That's all we're gonna do. Keep pushing. I don't want to get paid. I want to get paid Zelle. I want to get paid Zelle. I don't want this, that, and the third. I need a trace of my income, and I just can't have issues. I can't have issues. So that's where we are now. Listen, a lot of things are moving, like I said. But onboarding a tenant is what I'm doing now, and really I need to build that procedure. Oh gosh, so much to do. Build that procedure. It's just sometimes it's the biggest fire gets the attention, and Tim loves it. We'll see. But just understand that, like, longevity, you need to build this to leave. You need to build a company to leave. Build a company to be sold. And I will leave on this note. I'm searching for new accountants, right? I did my taxes. They're getting more and more complex, quote unquote. I did my taxes the other day, and did my taxes a few months ago, right? And I'm trying to plan for the future. I plan to have more real estate. So what does that look like? My accountant left me with this. I asked him, I said, because he used to do it all. He's like in his 60s, married man, owned businesses, started from nothing, created his own business, worked with his father, left his father, created his own business, bought real estate on the side, did some real estate consulting, right? Was a CFO for, I think it was like the Chicago Bears for a few years, where he knew he was there for a payout, but it was a lot of work. Just really, really had opportunities in life that were really, really cool. And like I said to him, he said he got out of real estate. So I asked him, I said, okay, well, listen, you are an accountant. So you kind of see who comes in, and you see the amount of headaches from a different lens that a lot of people don't see. So I said, you were in business, you were in real estate, and you got out of it. Why? Because he said the regulations aren't there. People started buying sight unseen, or with specifically like foregoing inspections. Sheesh. No, I'm too boring. But the biggest thing he said was, I said to him, what business endeavor, knowing what you know today with all your experience, if you were 25, 30 years old, would you get in today? He said, I'll think about that. He said, I will think about that question. I said, okay. He calls me back maybe 6 weeks later, 7 weeks later, to align our businesses, right? Hey, look, if you want to do this, you gotta kind of choose early and assess your bills as soon as possible, right? So he called me to me, said, listen, tell me if you want me to do work for you. And two, the business I would get in would be a business that is sellable, right? And a business that is sellable is a business that has upside, right? Why would I sell somebody something if I don't think it's going to be better later, right? Or at least better up until I sell it, right? Like I'm thinking of things like vehicles or houses. You buy a house because one, you can live in it and enjoy it during, and you presume you could sell it for more, equal or more value at a later date. So equal or more value at a later date. But for vehicles, for cars, you don't buy because you think you're going to sell for more. You think you're going to gain what you need to gain while you own this car. So really just build to sell. Build to sell. Build to sell. Build to sell. That's the video here. And we keep pushing. Love y'all. I'll keep you updated. Keep working. Keep working. Keep working. Sorry, I'm going to get you off with one more thing because I'm really at a standstill here, wondering if my job is becoming a lot. I'm working a lot, and I'm trying to figure out how much longer I can do this double dip. For those that are OGs, know what I mean. And trust me, every single day it's a nice day to quit. You know, every day is a good day to quit. So, but you look at yourself 6 months later, 3 months later, 6 months later, 9 months later, a year later, and you're still pushing. That in itself is like, damn, I'm happy I did. So just trying to find that balance. Trying to find that balance of where it is, when it is, if it is needs to be. I don't believe in the softness of if you're talking about it, you're thinking about it, maybe it's time to go. No. You're just in the trenches. Keep pushing.